90% of wholesalers starting out in wholesaling real estate honestly get their first real estate wholesaling deal from probably 4, 5 marketing channels, maybe 6, right? 90% you could put around 6. But what's the craziest stat is you could probably say around 80% of all wholesalers land their first deal from just these 3 things. That is it. Maybe we have solved wholesaling real estate. Maybe we have, solved all the issues in life. But I'm telling everybody today, all it is 3 simple main things. There's no crazy reverse engineered wholesaling system that someone just invented to be the main reason why. It's the fundamentals of this business. It sometimes seems crazy, but you don't want to miss these 3 simple things. And what I could tell you is in wholesaling real estate, you are not supposed to reinvent the wheel. I'm sorry, but real estate has been here for hundreds of years in the United States of America. Just as old as real estate, there's been real estate investors. And I cannot stress this enough, okay? It will continue to be an amazing way to make money for the next thousands of years in just America. Hopefully America's around that long, right? But the thing about it is real estate has always been there. And it's been really simple how to make money in real estate investing. Now, we have a ton of real estate investing old books from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, kind of all ways of wholesaling real estate. But the one thing I can tell you, and the one thing I want everyone to really understand here, okay, is it is so easy to win, okay? It's so easy to win, all right? I don't understand why so many wholesalers want to go out here and get all stressed and all these things, but like, if you just focused on 3 main ways where most people make their first $20,000 in wholesaling, that's going to land you success. If 80% of all bodybuilders got big by doing the same exact things, you should probably do what they're doing too. And so what I'm going to do is give you just a simple play-by-play of how you can have the best success of winning in wholesaling real estate. Does that sound easy? It sounds simple? So many people are like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm so overwhelmed. Bro, why are you overwhelmed? There's honestly only 3 things you should be doing. That's all you need to start winning this game. So let's break it down and make it so easy, so simple to win that really anybody can go out here and start making a ton of money in wholesaling real estate, okay? Now, I want to make sure that everyone in the chat can hear me. So leave me a 1 in the chat that you can hear me. Give me a 1 or give me a 0 if you ain't in the chat, I guess. Well, give me a 1 in the chat to let me know that everyone can hear me, everyone can see me, okay? We all good? We all good? Everyone can hear me? All right, bet. Okay. Looks like everyone can hear me here. So I think we're all good. Okay, cool. Everyone can hear me. I think we're all set here. We're working well. Awesome. Okay. So now we got everyone's attention. Now everyone's starting to pay some attention right now. They know, okay, Zach's on here. Zach's doing good. Okay, we got a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. There we go. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, everyone can hear me. I think we're all set. All right, perfect. Okay, everyone in here can hear me. We're all good. We're all set. We're ready to start having success in wholesaling. All right, we are all set here. Okay, perfect. All right, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. We are all good. Perfect. Okay, so to get started in wholesaling real estate, it is so stupid simple. Just do the 3 things most people do to get success. Now, who in here doesn't even know what I'm talking about? Who in here is like, oh, what in the world is Zach talking about? What in the world? Okay. Is he talking crazy? Is he talking nuts? How is he even going to know? All right. Well, shocker. I've taught thousands of wholesalers to get their first wholesaling deal, and they all usually end up in the same thing. Now, some people do different things here and there, but usually they all kind of group in and do the same exact thing. Now, what is that same exact thing that everyone's doing? Pretty dang simple. What they do is 3 simple things. Now, 80% of all wholesaling deals, all first deals come from 3 main marketing channels. Okay. I was actually the exception to this rule. Now, I know that sounds nuts, but I actually did not get my first deal from any of these things. You know why? Because I am a old, rotted man. Okay. I am senile. I am on death's door. I'm about to retire from wholesaling. I've been at this business too long. All jokes aside, at the ripe age of 25, I think I am done in business. It's so taxing. All my energy is sapped. I can't do it anymore. Okay, just kidding. But all jokes aside, as some people might think I look young, I've been wholesaling for 9 years, and that age is a person. I'm really 12 years old, but wholesaling makes me look really old. But honestly, I've been wholesaling for 9 years. I got my first wholesaling deal by putting a bandit sign out saying "We buy ugly houses for cash." That worked really well in 2016, 2017 in Florida, and that's how I got my start. But one thing I can tell you before I spoil it and tell everyone, right? I want everyone to understand that I got my first wholesaling deal from just letting people know that I'm looking to buy houses for cash. And the simple process of finding discounted real estate, then selling that contract to other buyers for a 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 finder's fee is the absolute basis of what you can do to start making money in wholesaling. So simple to win, so easy to do. Everyone knows about this. Okay, so if 80% of all wholesalers land their first deal from this method, let's break this method down. Now, before I tell you the method, these methods don't work if you don't follow the correct split. Okay. So when I say a split, I mean, I might say, tying your shoes is the best way. But if you do not tie your shoes in a 3-1-1 split, you won't win. So what I mean by this is if you do not follow a 3-1-1 split, you will not actually have success with these 3 marketing channels. The reason is, first and foremost, you are not efficiently using your time correctly. So I see a lot of wholesalers focus so hard on Dispo, so hard on acquisitions, but honestly, 3-1-1. That basically means for every 5 hours of wholesaling, you need to be using 3 hours of that towards marketing, 1 hour towards lead gen, follow up, lead follow up, right? So 3 hours marketing, 1 for follow up, and then 1 for dispositions. If you have no buyers, use that hour of Dispo into your lead generation. You'll be good to go. But I'm telling you guys, focusing on a 3-1-1 split is going to give you the best results starting out. So without further ado, let's talk about it so we know the best splits for us to have success in wholesaling real estate. So first and foremost, okay, cold calling. Cannot stress this enough. This is the most boring one. This is where everyone rolls their eyes. Oh, here it is. Boring. Next. Okay, let's have a real talk right now. Okay, y'all want to hear Zach have a crazy legit crash out right now? I will give you the crash out of a century right now if you want to play that game. But if you've told yourself, I don't want to cold call. Oh, I better avoid cold calling. Oh, I don't want to cold call at all. Okay, if you are avoiding cold calling, you are the problem. This is a massive issue. Okay, if you're in here and you are trying to avoid cold calling, you are the problem. You are avoiding the work. This is why you're broke. This is why you haven't got your first wholesaling deal. This is why you continue to watch these "How do I get my first wholesale deal" videos. Not because you're a beginner, but because you consistently try to get a deal without actually cold calling. Why are you so afraid of cold calling? Are you afraid you're going to call too much, that you're going to actually get good at talking to sellers over the phone? Are you afraid that you're actually going to get a good lead? Are you afraid someone's going to punch you through a phone? Like, I don't really understand it, but I'm telling everybody, this fear of cold calling is going to kill you. I cannot say this enough. It is going to absolutely kill you. It's going to hurt you. You're not going to have any success here. This is why it's super important, guys. Okay, it's super, super duper important here that you go out here and actually start doing the work. Do the work you've been looking to avoid. So many people, they all want to avoid. Oh, I don't want to work too hard. I don't want to go crazy here. I don't want to. Guys, the reason why you're having no success right now, okay, the main kicker for you struggling is you are just avoiding the work that actually is going to give you the results. And so what I can tell you is cold calling by far, without a sliver of a doubt, is going to be the fastest way to level up in wholesaling. Level up your skills talking to motivated sellers. Level up your skills of getting in front of motivated sellers and actually getting people who want to sell the property quick and for cheap. If you are broke, you have no money, cold calling is the best way. Heck, if you have money, cold calling is still one of the best ways to get wholesale deals. You know why? You know my little crazy secret? The crazy little secret that I have always found here, by far, has been that you can scale cold calling on an ROI basis better than almost pretty much any other marketing channel out here. This is why cold calling is superior. That's why it always wins. That's why it always is working right now. Okay. So what I'm telling everyone is cold calling, first and foremost, just start getting on the phones and start dialing. It's not that complicated. Government lists, you get that for free from freewholesaling.com. Then you go from here and you skip trace, use your True People Search cyber background checks. You go to xleads.com, and then you get your skip tracing, and then you start calling. That is how most people get their first wholesaling deal, because most people ain't going to drop $5 or $6 grand. Contrary to popular belief, you're not supposed to go buy someone's coaching program. They tell you to spend $6 grand a month in direct mail marketing, and then you're like, oh, what do? I have no money. I can't do that. And then you're like, well, have you considered getting a loan? How about you just cold call, get a deal? Guys, we have federal case law protecting us federally for calling basically the DNC list if you're not a licensed real estate agent. I don't understand why this is a problem. So simple to win. So don't be scared. Scare money don't make no money, okay? And if someone's telling you that you're going to get arrested for cold calling, I mean, go find me a wholesaler that did. Can't find one. So, hey, I'm not going to tell you, okay? Permission to crash out. But again, I'm telling you, and we're going to do some one-on-ones today, and I love getting the one-on-ones. But I always talk to people that always say, oh, I'm really nervous. I'm really scared. I really don't want to go out here and talk to somebody just in case they say something mean or they're aggressive with me. And it just feels like a bunch of whining. Like, no one's going to hurt you. I don't understand this. The violence on wholesalers cold calling is not there. The worst thing someone's going to tell you is they're going to call you a poopy head. Now, replace the word poopy head with whatever word in the English language. And as long as it doesn't hurt you, what another man or woman says to you, like a word, who doesn't even know you right, you don't want to listen to it. So what's seriously the point of this? And so cold calling, by far, one of the best ways to get wholesaling deals that nobody ever talks about. And I don't think they talk about it enough. Most people do not talk about cold calling in a good light. It's always in a bad light. And the reason for this, and don't want to get in a full rant, the reason why cold calling has a bad rap in the wholesaling industry is because you can't make too much money selling a cold calling course. That is just the straight truth of it. So how wholesaling usually always works is I need to be a coach, but I need an angle to sell my coaching. So what do people don't like? They don't like cold calling. So I need to get a solution that isn't cold calling. So you make some SMS mentorship. Then you make all these ads. You're, as an influencer, you tell people cold calling sucks. It's terrible. Give me money doing this. And that is how it always gets worked. And they won't even teach you cold calling because they don't even want to let you even know that's a way to make money, because you can't even use them for the coaching services. And the reason, again, why coaches love doing this is if you hire somebody as a mentor and they teach you how to cold call, it's up to them to keep you accountable on cold calling. It's way easier to tell someone, drop $10,000 on, Facebook ads, and then you get a bunch of sellers like, see, I'm the best coach ever. You're getting leads from me. I'm the best. Like, way easier to tell someone, give me 10 grand and spend 30 grand a month in direct mail, or 30 grand a month in Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and I'm the best coach of all time. It's hard to get somebody to cold call without any money, right? And so the thing is, you can't charge someone $7,000 for a coaching program if they don't have $7 grand a month to put in marketing. So again, you're told you're a loser if you cold call, because you're never going to be able to level up in the industry, to give them money and put things on credit cards and, commit and invest, which is crazy to me. So what I tell you is cold calling is absolutely amazing. Everyone wants to demonize it. Everyone wants to say it's terrible. But when you actually look at most wholesalers who run $1 million operations, they're all cold calling. Why? Is because they're not coaches. They're wholesalers, and they're all calling. Same thing with number 2. Okay. SMS. Woo-wee. Why do people hate SMS text blasting? I have zero clue. SMS text blasting is also protected from federal law, from all the case law. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just telling you right now, don't shoot the messenger here. But calling and texting is legal in pretty much all the states. This is not legal advice. This is from what I assume on an opinion. Again, all my legal disclaimers are below here. But SMS text blasting is one of the best ways. And The reason why SMS text blasting is by far one of my favorite marketing methods is because of the advent of AI. All right. The ability to just basically, how do I say this the right way? I know my virtual assistants are watching this, so they're going to be very upset. So I'm going to say this in a way that doesn't scare them. Okay. AI is going to replace 90% of virtual assistants and they're all going to be fired. Was that a nice way to put it? I think so. Basically, what I mean by this is if you are a virtual assistant and you are doing SMS text blasting for your boss in wholesaling, you are going to be replaced in the next 2 months. Now, if you're, let's say, a virtual assistant in my company and you do lead follow-up, you're very, 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 very safe. And if you were a virtual assistant, which I have a lot of virtual assistants that were running all my texting for me. Once XLeads was able to basically do all the AI texting, I moved them over into another part of the company. I don't fire. I hate firing people. Okay. I don't fire. I simply move them to other things. Okay. And so maybe firing is a little weird and mean thing to say, but you should not be having VAs for your texting at all. You can move VAs to other parts of the company, not firing them, but there are entire virtual assistant operations that have just basically, I know I've seen these agencies completely fire tens of thousands of VAs at a time because AI is able to pretty much replace them, which is actually it's a little scary. Okay. It's a little scary to say that, but like, it's actually a legit real thing. And so what I could tell everyone here is SMS text blasting is one of the best ways to do it. And so if I can kind of show everyone kind of the process of it, right? So again, if you want to see the process of this, let me get this all created here. Get this all set up. Awesome. Okay. So again, the way everyone should be doing their AI SMS, it's pretty dang simple. Okay. So again, I tell everyone to use XLeads. I'm gonna put it on the bottom. Again, I'm not gonna make this an XLeads sales-a-thon. Just telling you it's one of the only softwares that you can actually do this with that's actually relatively affordable. So again, you can text blast absolutely for free. There's no problem text blasting for free. But the system I'm telling you about how you should be doing it is it's going to cost $127 a month for basically the AI. You plug that AI into XLeads. It's going to cost you $97 to get XLeads. That includes pretty much everything. Okay, cool. And then it's going to cost you 1 penny for a text, which is the cheapest that I've found, which XLeads does. Okay. So that means if you want to send 30,000 texts in a month, that's going to be about, let's do the math. Make sure I got it the right way. I believe $30. 300. My bad. 300. I cannot do math today. Yeah, 3,000 be $30. So 300 be, oh yeah, got it. Okay. Be about $300. So for a pretty much plug and play system on 527, you can have pretty much AI do the whole thing. So 527. So pretty much how this whole system works is, by the way, you can do it all yourself for free on Google Voice, which I'll show too. But again, you send the SMS. The AI is going to text the sellers for you. Right when you send one SMS yourself, so it's compliant. Then the AI is going to text. Once the AI determines that the person is actually a lead, it goes into your CRM, right? If it's a lead. And if it's like, a no, FU, it goes into not interested. So you send, 1,000 texts in the day. AI determines everyone that's a lead or not. And so basically you maybe get 3 leads for the day. So again, the whole point of this whole system is you wake up at 9 a.m., you lazy little bum. You go and just click your drip campaigns for 100 texts for the next 10 hours. And then what happens from here, okay, what happens from here is the lead turns into a lead, CRM turns into the CRM. Okay, so again, just to show you, so this makes a lot more sense. All right, you go out here, 9 a.m., you send your SMS text blasts. It goes to AI. It's either a lead, not a lead, goes in the CRM. You get 3 leads at 5 o'clock when you get done from work. That is basically the point. Okay. The entire point of this is to go out here and do it the most efficient and best manner possible. Now, if you want to do it for free, there is no problem doing that. What I recommend if you want to do it for free or even want to do it cheaper is you're going to use Google Voice. Which is free. And what you're going to do is you're going to skip trace a list, trying for dollars, whatever type of list you can. And what you're going to do is you're going to send 5 texts per hour per Google Voice. Now, you can't do an insane amount of volume, but if you have, let's say, 3 Google Voice accounts, turns in about 15 an hour, which not terrible. You can use AI. You're probably going to be at 150 texts a day, which if we do that for 150 days, you got to do weekends, unfortunately. You're like 4,500 texts, but you got to remember, you have to do it every hour. Like you have to be on your point. But again, the cool part is there's no opt-out language with this. So again, this is actually if you know how to do it the right way, if you know how to get the skip tracing done the correct way, I would definitely tell everyone here, it's not a bad thing to do. Okay. Really not a bad idea. But I think most people just got to understand, all right, that, let's see here. There we go. So if you go out here, again, there's no opt-out languages. Is really cool about this one. Xleets has it. So no opt-out language, which is probably the best part about this. Again, it's free. It's a lot more manual. But honestly, this is why people get their first deal doing this, because it's no cost. And you can just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. So simple. So simple. Okay. So many people want to complicate this. It is really not that complicated here. Okay. So that's how you win. Okay. First and foremost, SMS text blasting, either have like an AI SMS approach or just do a regular free approach. Cold calling, Google Voice, call, have a great time. And, that's how you go crush the day there. Now, the last one, which again, one of my favorites, is going to be drawing for dollars and reverse drawing for dollars. So many people want to demonize drawing for dollars as this thing that's dead or whatever. Like, guys, drawing for dollars might be a tad saturated in a market, but the one thing that is not saturated, and the one thing that will continue to never, ever, 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 ever be saturated, is reverse drawing for dollars. Because I just know how human beings work. I know how human beings look at wholesaling. I know how just regular people work in this business. They are not willing to ever, ever, ever go beyond what the average person wants to do. And what I basically mean by this is, if somebody wants to go out here and work a little harder than the pack, okay, you can make 6 figures, no problem. If this is who you are, say, give me a quick, not a 1, but like an I. Say, I will work harder, faster than the pack and work harder than everybody else, because got all these people, right? You're all working right together. And if you decide to do a little more work than the average person around you in wholesaling, you're going to slowly make a little more money. And then the gap separates. It's like athletes. One guy works harder than the other, as long as there ain't like crazy God-given like abilities one person has. Usually they're going to go from doing, hey, one guy is doing like 10 points a game, one guy's at 9 points a game, and then it turns into this guy scoring 30 points a game and I'm scoring 8. And it doesn't, like, the first year it's not crazy, but then the separation over a long like portion of time, that's when you're going to see the massive changes. That's when you're going to see like, wow, whoa, right? This is when you see the real winners going out here and winning. And so this is what I'm telling everyone, guys. Drawing for dollars, reverse drawing for dollars. This is it. This is how you're going to win. This is how you're going to actually get deals, because most people are so like, I don't know what's the problem with drawing for dollars. I don't know. What's the issue with reverse drawing for dollars? I really don't get it, because reverse drawing for dollars is absolutely amazing. Okay. Because with reverse drawing for dollars, you can put your music in your ear and go drive around. Let's say you pull a pre-foreclosure list, have AI route, hey, here's 30 pre-foreclosures. Let me put sticky notes on the doors. And you just, like a delivery guy, it's like, what is it? Is it Grubhub? What delivery? What is it? DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever, right? basically go out here, you're listening to music, you go drop off the sticky note, and then you have all the inbound leads come to you. So many people are like, oh, I don't know. It might be easier just to go pay for a course. I'm like, guys, your first deal, this is how it's done. I could show all the success stories in freewheeling.com. I could show all the success stories from everyone in the Discord from the years and years and years and years I've been putting out content here. And the majority of you guys, I have the greatest, largest wholesaling community out there, and I have the greatest case study ever of successful students. And the reason is first of all, I teach it for free. I got the best info out there. But I've also have been tried and true with what I've said. If you do the strategies that have always worked and you continue to do them in a way that most people don't, you're going to win. You're going to have success. You're never, ever, ever, ever going to struggle. But here's the main issue. Okay, here's the main problem that most people do not want to talk about. Okay, the main issue that most people don't talk about is just the hard work. Now, the consistent part is the problem. Okay, so it all works if you work. Okay, this is the truth. All the stuff I just mentioned, they all work if you decide to work. That's it. The problem is a lot of you guys aren't willing to work at all. Not that I'm saying you're a lazy bum, but most people, they get super excited about this business, right? They're like, oh my gosh, yeah, let's get into wholesaling. And you go balls to the wall. You do like 100 sticky notes the first week. Second week, you do 100. Third week, you're like, oh, I didn't, where's my Lambo? Where's my jet? Where's my $40,000? Where's my penthouse in Miami? Because obviously when you get your first check in wholesaling, the first thing you have to do is use that 10 grand for your EMD, your first and last month, and get your penthouse in Miami. You spend $2,000 renting a Lambo for the day. Got to get a photographer, probably your buddy. You take your photo in front of the Lambo. Sunglasses also. And you're not supposed to look at the camera. You're supposed to look like away from it. And you just got to be like this, just in your Lambo, like. And then you start, and then you set up your coaching program, right? But like that's what you're supposed to do after you get your first wholesaling. Everyone knows you get the penthouse in Miami, then you have to go out here and start selling your coaching program right away because you have some secret sauce that nobody else has. Okay, that's how you gain success. That's how everybody wins in this game. All right, you do not win by not doing that, right? So again, I can tell you this: wholesaling works if you work. So many people aren't willing to do the hard work. Just consistent. Be consistent as the morning sun getting up. Okay. Be consistent as the sky being blue. I don't know. But like you just have to go out here and do simple work every single day. And so again, there's this behemoth you have to go slay, this big dragon, which is getting your first wholesale deal. But really it's like these are the weapons to go slay the dragon, and you got to show up every single day and do it, right? You got to, what do they say? How do you eat an elephant? It's like it's one bite at a time. And it's just one call at a time, one text at a time, one simple drawing for dollars lead at a time, which you probably text or call. It's for you to go out here and have success. But so many people, right? They're so scared to get started. They're so worried. And what I could tell you is always going to be a fear of what others think about you, which is mostly stopping you. Or a fear of the future, either or. But the thing is, if you're scared about how other people are going to view you or look at you or think about you, that's all self-reflective, okay? Maybe you need some chat GPT grok therapy. But ultimately, in 60, 70 years, when you're, let's call it 90 to make you say y'all don't get all crazy on me. But in 70 years, when you're on your deathbed, you're going to have zero care what John Smith that you cold called in Oklahoma 40 years ago thought about you at that moment. It doesn't matter. Okay. It's really you and how you view yourself. Now, I'm not telling you to have this like unrelenting, insane ego, but what I am telling you is the way you view the world and the way that you think other people think about you, it doesn't matter. Like legitimately. And this is a guy that got made fun of a ton when I first started doing real estate videos. And I'm okay with it. I've had a ton of sellers tell me all the meanest, craziest things. But it really doesn't matter because I know who I am and my bank account knows who I am. And if my bank account's a score, I think I'm winning. So if I listened to all my haters, I would have quit a very, very, very long time ago. And I just haven't. And so I can tell you, if you just show up every single day and do the work, you will go out here and have success. And so that's how 80% of all wholesalers get their first wholesaling deal. If you aren't texting, you are severely missing out a very underrated portion. And the reason I want to make this video too is I don't want to go out here and avoid and just complicate everything, right? What I'm telling everyone is it's not that complicated right now to go out here and just start using those 3, right? I could put digital bandit signs, email blasting, get you, oh, should I do this? Focus on 3. If you haven't got your first, and just focus on that, have success. That's how you're supposed to win. So what I want to do is I haven't been able to do a lot of these one-on-ones lately. Been a little busy. So I just been ranting on videos, so definitely need to work on that, right? So what I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to do some one-on-ones. And so what we're going to do is we're live currently on YouTube, Facebook, and right now we are live on StreamYard. So no, we're live on YouTube, Facebook, StreamYard, and we are live inside of school. So I'm actually going live in the school community the first time ever today. That's pretty fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer some questions we're going to do YouTube first. And then obviously the recordings of this is only going to be on YouTube. But I'm going to answer all of the questions on StreamYard. Then we're going to bring some people on the school group who have questions too. Let me know in the school group you have a question. I'm more than happy to talk to you and help you out. But we're going to answer StreamYard questions first and foremost. And then from there, we're going to go answer everybody else's questions. So we're ready to go. So Jason.
Yo, what's up, Zach? How you doing, man?
There we go. That was close. Someone almost saw your face. Thank goodness.
Hello?
What's going on, bro?
How you doing, man? How you doing? So I had a quick question, man. So, wait, my bad. So for virtual wholesaling, man, I'm just curious because, I am cold calling a good amount, and I'm just trying to I think I talked to you about it before because I'm just mainly just trying to get better KPIs to hit, so I could just just get one deal a month. And I'm just curious what you think about it, man. Because if I'm
Turn
doing
the phone off, bro, I can't hear you. Okay.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
I was just cold calling, so I'm sorry.
I appreciate it. I like the grind though.
I got you. So quick question. So I'm in Central Valley virtually, right? I'm trying to, because if I'm doing I'm doing like $1,000 a day, and I'm only calling the high equities right now. I'm just trying to get like a more effective plan to at least get 2 to 3 offers a week, and just boost that, just boost that chance to get in the deal a month. Do you have any tips on that, or a better approach on it instead of just blasting high equities?
So the Valley in California?
Yeah, like Fresno, Tulare.
Okay. So the best people in that area are drawing for dollars, reverse drawing for dollars, which I don't think you can do, right?
No. I'm in New York. No.
Yeah. So again, that's kind of a more difficult market, man. But it's really good for in person. So what I'm probably going to tell you to do is, how many digital bandit signs are you posting there?
In Fresno, I'm posting around 2 to 3 a day.
Okay. And are you text blasting at all?
No, I can only afford cold calling right now. So I'm just cold calling.
Your voice is free, man.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, you got me there. I just been blasting cold calling where I haven't even.
Gotcha. Sure. I would text while you're calling. You could probably copy and paste, do the same thing.
Okay. I'm trying to think here. Okay, cool. Because I mean, for example, can I just tell you one of my KPIs real quick to see if I'm doing anything wrong?
Sure.
So the last 7 days, I'm trying to or unless maybe I'm just converting leads bad. I don't know. Let me see. So the last 7 days, I did 27 hours. Well, I did 589 contacts, and then I got 9 leads. But all those leads were follow-ups. They want to sell in the next 6 months. So not really leads that I can give an offer to first call or anything like that.
Okay. Do you have any CRM?
Yeah, I'm using XLeads.
Okay. So I just put them on a follow-up, man. So we got plenty. We got weekly follow-ups, hot lead, cold lead follow-ups. I just throw them in there, man.
Okay, cool.
Turn and burn.
Okay, perfect. And one last question, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to think. So, because I know you said that Fresno was a good virtual market. For the hours I'm putting in, do I just continue to just hit up Fresno, or
How many hours are you doing a week?
25 to 30? I'm in college, so there's a lot of free time.
I mean, dude, how many leads do you currently have in your CRM?
Not much, man. It's less than 15, man, and they're all follow-ups.
You might want to change your market, man. Get a cheaper market, bro.
Okay. You think Detroit is good for the hours I'm doing?
Detroit's great. Pennsylvania, I like Pennsylvania. I mean, Tennessee's awesome. Ohio's great. I mean, dude, they're all great, dude. Pick a letter, man.
All right, cool. So I might just do. I don't know. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
All right, figure it out, bro. Tell me how it goes.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, thanks. All right, there we go. All right, who we got next? We got Isaac next. What's going on, man? Isaac. All right, bye, Isaac. Sebastian.
Hey, Zach.
What's
Nice
up,
to meet
man?
you.
Nice to meet you. What's going on, bro? How can I help you out?
Just a quick question. I'm having a lot of trouble with the phone numbers. I'm getting all my phone numbers as spam, and I don't have the possibility to get more Google Voice accounts. I just have one number, and I'm not from the United States, and I don't have family to ask them for their numbers. So the question is, any recommendation to get more numbers to cold call more?
Yes. So, again, what country are you in?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. So you just keep getting. So how many calls are you making?
I'm making 150 to 200 a day.
Okay. Have you heard of a Windscribe VPN?
Yeah. I made just one Google Voice account, and
It's a free VPN, dude. So you can go out here and make a ton of Google Voice accounts.
I've tried it. That's the issue. But
Okay.
my
So
phone number.
Just give up, man. Just give up.
No.
Permission to give up?
No. I'm not giving up.
Okay, good. There we go.
I'm using another service, is Text Now, but it's the same. I have like 5 accounts of that with different Google accounts, but the issue with the Google Voice, it's, you need a phone number linked to the account, and I just have one US phone number.
Okay, Sebastian. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in the community for Wholesaling.com and find someone that could give you a free phone number, and you go do that. Or you get another Google Voice account, you don't spam it, and you only JV with people. You just find good buyers and you connect people that can't sell their deals, and you dispo it with your phone. It won't be spam if you don't go crazy on it. And then you get your first deal in JVs, and then you get X leads, and boom, by all the phone numbers, you're good to go.
Okay. Well, thanks.
That's gonna be your best bet, man.
Oh, what was that?
That's gonna be your best bet, dude, because buying another phone plan is probably not going to be in the budget right now. So Google Voice got to keep that for free, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Appreciate it.
Have a nice one. Bye-bye.
You too, man. All righty. Danny, what's going on?
Hey, what's good, Zach? Can you hear me?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. I got this pre-foreclosure lead that's I just ran into a hiccup with it. So the seller's ready to sell. We got the agreement and everything, but his sister lives there and she doesn't want anybody to come to the house. She doesn't agree with the sale. Like, she's basically keeping us from going to go see the house, to take pictures of it and look at it and, basically put eyes on it. So I just want to know, what would Zach do in this situation?
Okay, so let's get this from the front. Let's get all the info. It's a pre-foreclosure lead. What state?
Texas.
Texas. Okay. Pre-foreclosure in Texas. And when's the auction date? Or is it set?
Yeah, it's set for October 7th. So
Okay.
you can imagine the sense of urgency.
Okay. So what's the main issue here? What's going to stop you from locking this up and selling it to a cash buyer?
Well, I have it locked up and I have a buyer. It's just that we can't go see the house to take pictures of it. My buyer says he wants his contractor to walk it, but I try to contact her. I actually talked to her one time, and she was very upset that her brother was selling the house without telling her. But
Whose name's on the deed?
it's the brother. He's the only
Okay, and
one on
the
the deed.
sister lives in the house?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, the most logical solution, let's just go down let's go down this whole thing. Okay. So, first and foremost, who in the world? Okay, so again, brother owns house, sister's living there. How long has sister lived there?
For about I think they moved in 2012, if I remember right.
Okay. So she's living there for free?
Well, he gave her the house and she was supposed to be paying on it, but she stopped paying on it. So it went into
Dang.
foreclosure.
I wish my sister had a mansion. I could just go there and then not pay it and then live there for free. Okay, so I wish I can give some sympathy. Oh, I'm so sorry you have to get out of the house. But the house is being foreclosed on because the lady doesn't want to give any money to help. And again, Milton Friedman said there ain't no free lunch. And someone's got to pay the price. The
Right.
taxes, all that stupid stuff. So have you gone to the door yet?
Me? No, I haven't gone to the door yet.
Are you virtual?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Is your buyer there?
My buyer's in Houston, yeah. I told him, why don't you just go over there with your contractor? He said, I don't want to put my contractor in that situation. So I'm
Okay.
like,
So the best way to do it is, I know he doesn't want to put him in that situation, but we're going to put him in that situation. The owner has given explicit permission for you to enter the property. Now, where
right.
does the brother live?
The brother, he lives in Houston.
Okay. So what we're going to do, just being honest with you, what I would do in this situation is I would have the brother post a 3-day notice that we are going, and technically it has to be 24 hours. Let me see the state of Texas. State of Texas. Enter in a 24 hours notice. So he's going to put a little piece of paper in the front door saying we're going to enter at 12 p.m. East, 12 p.m. Central in the next 24 hours. We are going to open the key. We're going to walk in and we're going to do a scheduled inspection. As the owner of this piece of real estate, please contact us if you have any questions. This will be done at 12 o'clock for safety reasons. And he has all legal right to take that key. She can't call the cops. The notice is there. You took the picture. You show the proof. What's the worst case scenario, which I've seen this before, is the tenant rips the paper up and says, I never sold it. So you're supposed to take a video of you actually doing it, put it on a private YouTube video, and you're going to be good to go.
Okay. That's actually the first time I've heard that. Because I actually just got done talking to the owner, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to get the cops involved. I'm like,
no,
let's weigh our options first.
Just put the key in and open it. You need to put a piece of paper that says 24 hours. He has to do it, not you. But he has to have a video of it. Because worst case scenario, she says, the cops someone broke in. No, we left the notice. Here's the video. Here's everything. I'm the owner.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll give him a shout and see if we can get that done, because I really want this done by the end of the week so we can just focus on closing.
Okay, baby. Let's
But
do it.
I appreciate it, Zach.
All righty. go.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah. Guys, if you got deals and you're ready to smoke it, you got to go out here and not have any issue, any problem. Okay. If you say, oh, there's an issue, there's always going to be a solution in the wholesaling real estate. Okay. I'm telling you. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm ready. See, the problem is a lot of people have issues and they go say, oh, this is the reason I can't have success. This is the reason I can't do deals. Okay. My gosh. I got Jacaven here in school saying it's illegal to wholesale in Pennsylvania. I did a Google search. Bro, read the stinking law, dude. Dude's driving me crazy today. Jacave, if you can go post the law and please let me know, I would love to see it. Please read the law to me and tell me. Jeez, man. Bro, driving me crazy today. All right. All right. Darius, what's going on, man?
Yo, Zach, what's up? It's nice to talk to you.
Nice talking to you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I got 2 questions for you. One, I got a list from my partner from X Leads. That's a pre-foreclosure list in Jacksonville. And some of the properties, the owner name and the number to call doesn't match. Is that like a problem? I'm still going to call them, but do you know what's the deal with that?
Okay. So the skip tracing wasn't perfect on one property?
It's like scattered throughout the list. I'm not sure if it's like a co-signer for the mortgage or whatever, and it skip traced back to the owner or the co-signer, but I'm gonna call them. I was just wondering if it'd be an issue.
Okay, wait. So give me the situation about this deal.
It's not a deal. It's my list. I'm gonna call, but the owner name is one name, and then the phone number that it gives me to call comes back to a different name.
Okay, then use the second phone number, or the third, the fourth, the fifth. I think there's like 6 phone numbers you get.
All right, I'll try that. Second question, I have this JV deal I'm looking at right now, and I'm looking for buyers. I just got it today, and it's a condo. I was just wondering if you had any advice for me.
Okay, so how many owners on this property?
Just the one.
Okay, so one owner. I mean, just gotta call and see if you get in front of someone, right? So you said it's a condo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm asking because my partner said they're not going to do any condos, just single family homes. So I'm looking at it myself.
Which state?
Ohio.
This is a 55 plus.
It's in Dayton.
Interesting. Okay. 55 plus, is there an HOA on that?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I would probably tell you. Do you know how? Wait, you don't know how much it is?
The deal, he has it locked up for 33.
No, the HOA.
The HOA, it's 374.
Okay, 374. So you just got to make sure there's like a no. Like sometimes those 55 plus have like a no rental clause and all that stuff. So you got to make sure you can actually wholesale it correctly.
All right, I'll check with the person who has it locked up.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, let's go here. All right. Okay. Let's go here. All righty. All right, let me talk to my legal scholar really quick. Hold on. We're going to go here. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Okay. We have like a multi thing right here. Darius, get out of here. Okay. Let's bring Jacave on. And let's allow him. Jacave. Jacave. I need your legal opinion.
Yes, stop.
What's going on, man? I need to get your legal opinion. Do you want to read this with me?
I'm not a lawyer, dog.
Do you want to read this with me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so let's read it. And 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100 I'm assuming you have some context clues. So let's read this together. You keep saying wholesaling is illegal in Pennsylvania because you did.
No. I never said it was illegal. I'm saying that they passed the law requiring to get a Pennsylvania real estate license.
Okay.
Commission license.
To do what?
That's all. That's all
No,
I read.
To do what?
Google.
To do what though?
Yeah. I guess make commission on wholesaling.
Okay, so let's read it. Okay, it's called Act 40, right here. Okay, so let's read it. All right, for any person for another for a fee, negotiates a. So if a person, whether for a person or for another, engages or attempts to engage in a wholesale transaction, what's the definition of a whole transaction, Jacave? So you have to have a license to do a wholesale transaction. Does that mean to do a wholesaling deal, you think?
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay. I'm still learning.
I don't know what bro's doing. Okay. So let's read the definition of what a wholesale transaction is. A wholesale transaction is to promote the sale, exchange, or purchase of an equitable interest or other interest in real estate with the intent to assign, sell, or otherwise transfer. So if your intent is to only wholesale, then sure, you need a license. But if your intent is not to just wholesale, potentially having the intent to double close, then you're legal. So you don't need a license if your intent isn't just to assign.
Oh, so this is the intent law that you made a video on.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you intend to only wholesale, you're screwed. If you intend to double close, you're good.
Okay. Yeah.
But read the law, dude. You're a smart guy. You can read it. But like, dude, bro, you put it like 4 times. What's going on here, man? Like, of course you could Google it, but if you just read the stinking law, like, I think you're not dumb. I think you can read the law. It's like,
I couldn't find it. So I was looking for it the whole time, like for the past 10 minutes, and I couldn't find it.
So I'm just telling you, I'm trying to clear the confusion, because when someone says, I heard it's illegal, they never want to show you the actual writing, because if you start reading, then you start having your own opinion on things. And if you read it, you can copy it and ask ChatGPT what they think, and then it gives you a pretty good opinion of it, which nobody wants you to do. That doesn't help the agenda. So just giving you some info, man.
No, I appreciate it. No, I did it when you mentioned Pennsylvania. All I did was type in Google. I was like, yo, Pennsylvania wholesale laws, and all I did was read that quick little AI overview. And I didn't. Yeah, that's all.
Let me tell you the secret about AI. Okay, I tell you the AI. AI will read what other articles write and give opinions of, and it just takes all the information. If you give AI the actual law says, this is what the law says, tell me what you think, it'll actually give its legal interpretation on the legal law. So for example, if you ask AI the opinion on Donald Trump, and then you give it a bunch of Fox News articles, it's going to tell you, based on what I read on Fox News, he's amazing. You go to CNN, oh, he sucks. But if you actually read, hey, the president, he did this, what's your opinion, AI? It'll give you a very unbiased review of it, right? So you just don't want to get a spin on something. People's interpretations of this are insane, because there's no lawyers actually saying this is illegal. So you should be armed with the right information.
Okay.
It's the intent, bro.
So that's just the intent law, basically.
That's it, man.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right, awesome. There we go. And then what's going on, Mr. Hines? I can't say this. You're muted. Hold on.
Doing, Zach? Can you hear me?
I'm doing good, man.
Can you hear me okay?
Long time no see.
Good. Yes, sir. Good to see you again. So I had this deal in Dallas, and it was kind of an interesting lot. When I first locked it up, I wasn't sure if it had access, like road access or like an easement. So essentially I locked it up pretty cheap, like 1.5 acres in like center of Dallas, pretty valuable area. And I threw it up on the MLS. It's been about a month now. I locked it up on the 1st of July. And essentially we've been having a couple offers come in. We figured out, because it took forever to get in contact with the city to figure out all of the legal access and things like that. But we figured out that there is access to the lot. So we got an offer, we got an offer this morning. I locked it up at 15,000, and we got an offer at 65.
Oh my gosh!
And I pretty much have the deal sold and everything. And I see today also it got updated, like the name got updated on the property and it's in somebody else's name. And
What?
essentially
On the
it's been
deed?
a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Bro, what?
So I contacted the seller, like, you know, what's going on here. I saw that the property got sold a couple of weeks ago, but it took a while, obviously, to update on my software. So essentially they went around and breached the contract, and I'm not really sure what to do now. I've been like on Chat GPT, kind of like saying what legal actions I could take, and it's pretty much saying that I have all right to like take legal action and everything. So
Okay.
have you ever had this happen before?
Yeah. What kind of deed?
Sorry, say that again.
Okay. What kind of deed was it? Was it a warranty deed? Was it a oh, with it? So do you know? Can you look on public records and see which title company did this?
Yeah, I can do that
So you
and contact them.
no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shh. No, 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 no. You are going to have to sue the title company, and then you're going to have to sue the seller, because the seller is going to write something in writing that there's no encumbrances to the title, which clearly this was. So you're going to have to sue the seller, and you're going to have to settle with her. You are not going to get that property. You are not going to make 50 grand, but you can probably settle for 3, 4, or 5 grand, 5 to 10 grand at most.
Okay.
And if you, let's say you get 5 at 10, you're probably going to give half to a lawyer. I know this sucks. Now there are, and again, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to give you my legal opinion on this. That's best case scenario in my mind. Worst case scenario is they prove in court that you never had the money to actually buy the house. I think you have 15 grand because you're actually doing deals. So you actually have you have the ability to close. They might say, oh, he's just a kid, he can't close. I think you have 15 grand, so you're good there. So, I mean, best case scenario, maybe you can buy the property at 15. You can sue potentially you're going to have to sue the seller and maybe the title company if they fraudulently did it behind your back. But they went the whole warranty deed route. I mean, that's insane that you didn't know that, though.
I know. I know. It's pretty crazy. And
You're
then
not
I
a real
even
estate
hit him
lawyer, man.
today. I got in contact with the seller, and he's like, I found out it was worth a lot more. Sorry.
Did you get that?
I was like,
do you have that call recorded?
I have it. It's text. I have all of the
Beautiful,
text
man.
thread.
What you need to do, man, is you need to go out. Was this virtual?
Yeah,
Okay, what state?
it's in Texas. It's in Dallas.
Okay. You need to hire a real estate lawyer in Texas, get a free consultation call, give him all your info, and he can tell you what he thinks. Again, I don't know the state of Texas, but he might be like, oh my gosh, oh yeah, you can do $40,000 of damages. And maybe you'll get that. I have no idea, dude. But I will tell you, I do not like suing anybody, but
Yeah, me neither. But
I'm just telling you, if you might be entitled to compensation. So I would actually have a talk with a lawyer and see what they say. I think this is worth a 30-minute consult with a lawyer.
I do too. Yeah.
okay.
And worst case scenario, the lawyer says, dude, you're screwed. Like, just deal
This
with it.
happened to you?
Yes,
I'm sure.
a lot. And what I like to do is I like to use, well, first of all, if I follow up every week with the seller. If the seller's not following up, I put a memorandum on the property. Now everyone's like, oh, memorandum, that's terrible. Dude, Texas has new memorandum laws. It'd be kind of difficult for you to do it, but I will go on public record. I will show all the stuff and do it the right way, but I have every legal right to sue them. I mean, literally, it's called contract law in the United States. So did you put an EMD down?
I did not. But I'm still in contingency.
Did you use a title company?
I'm still in contingency. Yeah, I could still technically put it.
Wait. Did you? Oh man, did you give this to a title company?
I sent it to a title company. Yeah, like just this week, yesterday.
When you got under contract, did you give it to a title company?
No.
There's a special word you need to know, and again, I had to learn this the hard way too. It's called chain of title. Okay, chain of title, very important. So again, no problem here. I mean, you need to talk to a real estate lawyer. Your case is not that good, unfortunately. What's your inspection period?
It's up until September 15th. So I'm still in I'm still in the inspection period.
Okay,
right
there's no expiration on it, man. I mean, talk to a real estate lawyer. It's worth a 30-minute call. You'll probably learn a lot from it, and it won't cost you anything. But man, that sucks.
Yeah.
So what would you have done different? Gone to title immediately?
I would have given at least a $500 EMD deposit to a title company. So at least I've already submitted to title. I already have proof. And now the burden's on my title company to make sure to follow up with this lady. And most likely the sellers won't be communicating with you. This is a lesson where you need to communicate with your seller once a week or every other week. Now, if a seller just goes ghost on you, you need to start writing a memorandum, or you need to go out here and see if anyone's writing memorandums. And then you need to reach out to your title company and let them know what's going on, and then try to communicate with the seller. They'll always try to go to behind your back. You do have I do think you do have a case. Honestly, I would talk to a lawyer about this. I think you can sue for damages. So there should be damages. They still did the wrong thing between you and me. And so I think there's some damages. Do you know how much it got sold for?
I don't. It doesn't say, but I contacted the new buyer. It looks like somebody double closed and then maybe sold it to somebody like Boise something LLC. But I just contacted the guy and I got a message back from him. So I'm going to see kind of how he went about buying it.
Whoa. Hear me out. Okay. This is just like a police report. Everything they say can and will be used against them in a court of law. No joke. It's not criminal, but it's civil. If you get the guy on a recording or a text to admit, yeah, I know you locked it up, but I told them, just go around him, go with me. You can use that as evidence in court, and then you can sue that guy. Here's the thing, man. If I went around your deal and I said, hey, this kid's stupid, he's dumb, he has no money, don't go with him, go with me. Even if you're legally in contract with the guy, just use me, and I go and I buy it for 20 and I make 40 grand, you could sue me probably for all 40 grand. Because I caused damages to you by doing that. And I was technically lying to a seller. I was lying because, are you broke? Do you have no money? Of course you have money, right? You're doing deals. So you might be able to even sue the buyer. See, I'm not a lawyer in Texas, but if you get the guy to admit it, oh, that'd be great.
Okay.
But remember, be dumb, be naive, be that kid. Did you do that? Because he's gonna think, oh, this guy can't sue me. This has happened multiple times where I act as like that dumb kid and like, you dumb kid. Let me tell you how it works. I called that seller. I told him to go F you because I'm the guy. Oh wow. So what happened? Just tell. I'm just curious. And just let his ego roll. Let him just flex on you. You have it all recorded. Give it to a lawyer. Go from there, man. I'm telling you, it'll be nice. Especially the guy has assets. He did you dirty.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did.
The worst thing he can do is say, I had no idea. That's not good for you. But I have a sneaking suspicion if the seller admits that he told under oath, if he told, say, no, I told this buyer that I was under contract. That guy had here's the thing. When someone says I'm under contract with somebody else, I immediately don't start convincing anyone. Because if I knew that seller was under contract and I was starting to coerce her to get out of it to go with me, there's so much legal repercussions. And if the seller admits that, yeah, no, I told the buyer that I'm under contract legally with him, now he's the one causing basically the tort, right? The actual damage.
Yeah.
So I think you might even be able to go to the buyer, and most buyers are just going to settle 5-10 grand, and it's a lesson to learn, but still you make your money on there. I would talk to a lawyer. I would talk to that guy, and then talk to a lawyer and actually see what you can do.
Okay. Yeah. Cause the seller did say today, they actually responded and said, we need to put everything on hold. I found out the property is worth a lot more than I quoted. Sorry.
You should text back and say, did you send it? The person that bought it, did you tell them that I was under contract? Just literally the seller doesn't know. They don't realize it. Trust me. I would get as much evidence to protect you, But do me a favor, man. Don't tell the seller or the buyer that you screwed me. F you. I'm going to sue you. Bro, you got to be silent. You got to be silent. Because you got to let them admit some stuff. Okay? It's like you're an undercover.
Gotcha.
You're undercover, okay?
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Zach.
All right, man. Please let me know how that goes, dude, all right? Real
Yeah,
estate
I'll let
lawyer,
you know what
okay?
happened. Yeah.
Real estate lawyer. You got this.
Yeah.
Sounds
Any
good.
recommendations in Dallas? Put it in the chat, anybody.
We got some people. Awesome, man. All right. Best of luck. All right. We got Elijah. What's going on, man? Can I hear you? Hello? I can't hear you. Hold on. I think I have to allow audio. There we go. Elijah, hold on, man. All right, try it now.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. My fault. All right, so just real quick. So that gentleman from South Africa named Daniel that closed that deal.
Swanti.
That's what.
Yeah.
Well, I basically cold reached out to him and talked with him and ended up talking with him and stuff, and we ended up thinking about doing some sort of partnership where we could help each other out, and I wanted to kind of run this stuff by you to see what you thought about it.
Yeah. No, it's Swanti, but it used to be the Swaziland. Jesus, man. Crazy. What's going on, man? Dude seems like a hard worker. What's going on with it?
So basically, he's I saw how crazy he was going on those cold calls. He had like 7,000 cold calls for that deal. And when we were talking and stuff, he was talking about the person he did the deal with was kind of hard to trust, and so I was leveraging the fact that I also was in North Carolina, and so I basically bought the triple dialer so he could start making triple dials on my ex-lease account, and basically
awesome.
My market is Greensboro, North Carolina. And so I basically told him that I would start being boots from the ground, going to appointments and shit. Or I'm sorry, my bad, but going to appointments in person and stuff. And I'm trying to get something locked up in 30 days. And he's pulling leads from government lists from Greensboro. And I'm pulling leads from ex-leagues, doing the absentee owner list.
Yeah.
And I've already found a title company, and I found buyers and stuff like that. But I was wondering about KPIs for me during a 30 to 60 day window, so I can really crank this up. I want to know what your opinion is.
Well, I'll tell you some funny things, man. Everyone talks about these cold calling laws. Bro, if you try to sue Daniel in Swaziland, okay, go do a 14-hour plane ride to a small little country in Southeast Africa and then go to a Southeast African court and speak Swahili at court to go sue a guy. Hilarious. Good luck. And so everyone's talking about these wholesaling laws, bro. We got all these guys in Africa. You can't sue. There's a guy that we're going to sue. He's a Saudi Arabian national. He did something to one of my properties, and I was going to sue him for a lot of money, but he flew to Saudi Arabia. I can't sue the guy. He lives in Saudi Arabia. What am I going to do, right? He has no assets in the United States.
Well, we said that we were going to put whatever, basically whenever I found a buyer and had the assignment of contract, we'll put it in my business name, and I would pay him. That's what he said he was comfortable with.
Interesting.
So I don't think he would screw me over.
No. I'm not saying screw you over, but it's definitely an interesting precedent, man. But yeah, I think it's a great idea, man.
Okay, cool. Because me and him definitely were having the same. We basically had a kind of a trust conversation about because I figured that it would be smart to leverage his skills with making cold calls and to leverage me being boots from the ground, but also the fact that I've already found buyers and I have a title company. I just need to basically go to appointments and basically make offers.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay.
Great.
I guess the only thing I was wondering was in terms of how, I guess I shouldn't even ask you that question. I already know what you're gonna say. Until you get a deal, that's how many people you gotta meet.
I mean, Okay, so if you're gonna do Greensboro, what list?
I did an absentee owner list, and I put filters on. I mean, what do you mean? I might need some more
3,000. If you do
context.
absentee owner, let's do 3,000 calls.
3,000 calls.
Yeah.
And then with him having that triple dialer, he's already a savage. I figured that happened pretty quick.
Oh yeah, that guy's a hard worker. I like it.
Yeah, me too. That's it. I just wanted to know what your thoughts were, and I'm gonna be hopping in on these calls like as many times as I can just to give you updates, just really for accountability because I'm basically not playing.
All right, I like it, man. Keep it up.
Awesome. Thank you.
There we go. Awesome. All right, let's get someone else on here. Who's next here? Jason, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
There we go. What's going on?
Hey, so, hey man, thank you for taking my call, here on the live. But yeah, man. So I've been having trouble trying to, I mean, I've been getting like contracts, but I like, something's always happening. Like either my market is I don't know, man. I don't know if it's saturated. Um, but I had to cancel like contracts because my offer has been high, or I go based on X leads, right? And one of the properties I was like 15K below, and like when I had buyers walk the property, they were all like 60K below the MAO. And it's just kind of like I don't know, man. It's been tough because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I don't know how to explain it. I've been doing it with my girlfriend, and yeah, she's here with me too. She's like, we should because I got my first contract, just learning from your channel, and it changed like my life, man. But now it's like I haven't gone to contract signing in a long time. It's been like 4-5 months, and yeah, it's kind of I don't know, man. I need help.
Yeah, a contract sold. You got signed contracts, but you don't.
Yeah, I got signed contracts, but I haven't. I'm not able to like sell them. So I have one right now pending. It's a condo, but everyone's telling me that 55 plus is pretty tough.
Okay. So you want to talk?
Hello?
Oh, hold on. Everyone's trying to talk. Hold on. Here.
Hello?
Hey, Jason, what market are you in?
I'm in Tampa.
Okay. Do you live in Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't recommend Tampa at all to wholesale.
Yeah.
So your
Yeah.
market's the problem.
I figured that.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. So I don't know how to go on about like, going to a different market because I go to the properties myself.
Jason, that's a great thing to say there. I was thinking about it. There's a free course. I forgot the name of it. I think it's called freeolson.com, and it tells you what are good markets and bad markets. Have you ever considered that?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. 2 rules. Population over 100,000 for the county, median home price below 400,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, since I go walk the properties myself, I take the pictures and stuff. Kind of like I feel comfortable doing that. I guess I just gotta,
Do you feel comfortable not making money?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Because you're comfortable looking at houses there, but you're not comfortable not making money. Interesting. I think if you get comfortable making money, I think you can overcome the uncomfortableness of virtual. I'm just joking with you, man. Dude, Tampa. No, dude, you are banished from Tampa. Okay, you have been excommunicated. You are no longer allowed to be in Tampa for wholesaling. Okay. No. So
All
you need to
right.
pick a new market. You go Central Florida, Brevard County, Marion County, Alachua County. I could care less, but you need to get out of Tampa, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'll try another county. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna try?
No,
What are you
no.
gonna
I'm
do?
going to do. I'm going to do another county. That's what
I
I'm
heard,
doing.
I heard the word try out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it, man. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're gonna pick a county, and you're gonna post in school, in the free course, in the community, what market in the next 24 hours.
Okay.
Jason, there will be a massive issue if I talk to you on Thursday and you say, "Oh, I don't know what market." You're gonna be in trouble. Okay.
No. I'll get to it, man. I mean, I consider myself, an action taker.
Let's do it, man. Yeah. Usually, I'm just like, yeah, right. Your market's the problem. Then I heard Tampa. I'm like, yeah, no. Okay. Tampa, get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't want to give up on it, but yeah, I kind of figured maybe it was too saturated
Dude.
here.
I mean, let me even ask this thing, man. Let's see how crazy I am. Actually, I'm gonna do it because maybe I was wrong. Let's see. I'm gonna ask my AI. Does Zach recommend Tampa for wholesaling? Let's see. Yep. Nope. Zach does not recommend Tampa because it went through all my videos. So yeah, no. Even my AI says no. All right.
All right, man. All right, awesome. Thanks, Zach.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
All right, take care.
Take care. All righty. And then we're gonna do Christian. He's got his video on. Christian, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Zach? How's it going?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm out here in Portland, Oregon, actually. I've been doing a lot of tax lien, and it's all been through, I've been looking at your course of free wholesaling, and I've been doing, fastpeoplesearch.com, free people search. I just tried that cyber one. I saw you post the other day. It was through the school, but for some reason I get a bunch of numbers that don't work. Do you think that has to do with the skip tracing that I'm using, or?
Yeah, I mean, using free skip tracing. I mean, it's going to be the worst quality compared to paid sources. Cyber background checks is my favorite by far, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I found. It's a little more clear that I could actually get numbers through that.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best. That's gonna be your best one, bro.
What do you recommend market-wise over here in Portland, Oregon, to go after? Because obviously Portland isn't the greatest investment place for a
Yeah.
lot of people, but
How far are you from Let's see. I like Medford, Oregon a lot. I would say virtual is gonna be your best bet. Yeah, Portland, man, I would go virtual, dude. You're far from Medford, which is actually a pretty good area. So yeah, I would just say avoid it.
Okay. Just avoid Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of these houses are just like Tweakerville. Everyone's just poured it in there. Crazy.
Yeah, Portland, dude. What do you expect? You go outside much?
I know. Yeah, I try to stay away from the out.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely going to. I've definitely been pushing towards virtual because it's very difficult going in my backyard and trying to wholesale here. So I figured my best bet's going to be going virtual. But I figured I'd ask you first if I was doing something wrong or if it's something that I was thinking.
I mean, man, use the AI we have in freewholesaling.com. No joke. It has gone through every video I've ever said and say, does Zach recommend Portland? No. There's 13 videos Zach says Portland sucks. Pick me a market. Okay, here's literally that AI coach is amazing in there. It won't do everything for you, but it'll help you out a ton. So just go ask it. I would recommend something either in anything west of Texas would be good. Oklahoma is probably a good market, man. I'd probably tell you to do Oklahoma because it's not like East Coast time, which is not going to kill you, especially working a job. But it's not It's not West Coast either. So I'd say Central Time Zone or closer to you would be best.
Yeah, I've actually pulled a tax lien list from Missouri. So hopefully that one is pretty good. I got a lot more answers on that one, which is surprising.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like I'm going virtual from now on. No more going to Speakerville over here.
You're no more Tweakerville.
Thanks, Zach.
All right, Christian, keep it up, man.
Appreciate you, man.
There we go. All right, guys. So I'm a busy guy. Got some more deals to do, but guys, I appreciate everyone hopping on and talking to me. Again, if you got any value from this video, please smash that like button, subscribe. If you're watching this on school, the replay is only going to be on YouTube. Make sure you go to freewholesaling.com, the best wholesaling coursing community in the world, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out.